those from the good-looking to the ones that are just plain ugly and hideous. She also asked me, do you have a girlfriend? I have someone who I think about. Why? Because when you miss someone who you care about and would love to spend more time with, you think about that person. Do you miss mommy and daddy when you were away from them? No, not really. Oh, I think you do. I think I don't. You're a load of crap. Okay, that's better. Speaking of crap, little one, you look like you're smuggling a boulder inside that diaper of yours.
This was good, man.
Thank you, man. Someone needs a diaper change because from the looks of it, that's a load of crap.
That's true.
That is true. Time to take a sip of water. Too many commercials out there for sexual dysfunction. As guys get older, they may go through a midlife crisis, or they may have what's called low T. You could be a single guy spending the night out with friends at a nightclub, and one of your buddies says, go talk to that girl over there. Fellas, she's cute, but I don't think my wiener and I have the courage to go over and talk to her. There's Cialis, which is something that a man is supposed to take when the moment is right. Guys, whether if you're in a relationship for a long time or you just happen to be married to that person for a really long time, shouldn't any moment be right? Because if it's not, then your girl should either have two options. Slap the living shit out of you, or get naked for you.
Oh.
Hey, honey. Do you remember back in the days when I've got to show you this luxurious figure? Yes. Baby, you've still got it, but here's the problem. As gorgeous as your body may be, you've developed some wrinkles. There's Cialis, but with the Cialis commercials, it always puzzles me why the couple are naked in separate bathtubs. How did they get the tubs outside? I really wish I could spend time with these people. Look at them in the face and ask them, why are you two naked in separate bathtubs? We wanted our space, but still display our affection by holding hands. If we sat in one tub, I'd either have to spread my legs over my husband's shoulders, or my feet would be up against his crotch.
Oh.
Now they've got this new product out for the bipolar depressed people. It's called Latuda. Latuda actually sounds like a Spanish word for tushy. Let's say a Latin family could be going on vacation with one another. After about 5 hours in the car, when they may have to get out and take a pee break, then one of them can say, hey, does anybody's Latuda feel like it fell asleep? Si.
Spanish? Yeah.
Si. Yes, señorita, in Spanish. I'm actually going to massage my Latuda just to give it a wake-up call. Are you going to massage your Latuda? See? Now, I know I've mentioned this a few years back, but as far as reality TV goes, it's going to become way out of hand. A couple of years ago, I had the privilege of going to the Sands in Bethlehem and meeting one of my all-time favorite comedy idols of mine, who happens to be the host of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Jeff Foxworthy. And this was the joke that I shared with him. Have any of you ever seen this show called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo? Yeah. Where the little girl kind of looks like a redneck version of Shirley Temple. Today on Honey Boo Boo, Honey gets a boo-boo on her finger. You! I got a boo-boo on my finger. Why don't you just apply some honey on that boo-boo? Next week on Honey Boo Boo, Honey wants to get a rabbit for a pet. Ma, Pa, can I get a pet rabbit? I want that one. What should we name it, Honey? How about little Bunny Foo-Foo? There's this show on the Discovery Channel. It's called Moonshiners. When I first heard about this program, I thought it was a male game show where 3 men... Oh, that's 2. I meant... where 3 men compete to see who has the biggest crack. If Moonshiners was a real game show, there would only be 2 ways that you can win. If you have a big moon, or if you just happen to get your ass waxed, that is as smooth as a baby's bottom. The prize for winning? A year's supply of moonshine and moon pies.
Oh.
Oh. Duck Dynasty has exploded to popularity. I think my brother should go on the show, being that he likes to grow thick, bushy beards. It's true. And it shouldn't have to matter whether or not he's related, because they can just tell him, you're one of us now. Last Christmas, my brother got me a Chia Willy. I'd try to water it, put it up against a window, and after a couple of days, I'd actually think to myself, this shit isn't working. Well, Willie, if your beard's not going to grow in, then I guess you'll be heading straight for the garbage. Do any of you folks happen to watch the Kardashians?
Not as much.
No.
My mom.
My sister and my mother watched that stuff, but they hate it.
Yeah? How did they ever become famous? I really don't know. Because they are all just such a freaking mess. And Bruce Jenner is now a woman.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Yes, but I think her new name should have been Brunessa.
Yeah, because it sounds almost like Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot better than Caitlyn.
I know. You know, after Bruce had the procedure done to him, I thought she was going to look ugly as hell. Caitlyn Jenner? I will say, not bad looking. The first time I saw her speak at the ESPY Awards, the thought that was going through my mind was, she still sounds like a guy. Yeah, but when it comes to reality TV, though, there's a lot of programs out there about finding Bigfoot. A couple years ago, I heard about a guy in Portland, Oregon, who actually discovered Bigfoot. He held his shotgun and yelled,
Easy, right?
yeah! After the foot creature ran off, the man was interviewed, and he was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. I hollered at him to get off my property, and I also thought, you know, Bigfoot is pretty cute. I want to sketch him. And then one day he looks at the picture. Oh, Bigfoot, I didn't mean to scare you away like that. Will you ever come back? Oh, where could my Bigfoot be?